God, this is not fair, man. What is that?
I don't know what it means.
Okay, so like, please put that down. Thank you. These videos are taking years off my life. I'm John. I'm a private investigator. Today I've been asked by BuzzFeed for some reason to figure out which one of these subjects is the boss. How about you? Would you join me?
Yeah. I'm Aidan.
Aidan?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
That's my first question. Where are you from?
From Connecticut originally.
Where do you live now?
I live in LA, in Silver Lake.
What do you do?
I work at BuzzFeed.
What do you do?
I work in media management. I'm the lead there.
Media management. That sounds kind of vague.
So I actually work with Stanley here. We each have one person under us. We do a lot of archiving and then like redistribution of videos.
So does stuff come off of, for example, like eventually get pulled off the social channels, but you guys have to back it up on drives?
Yeah, like glorified librarians.
Okay, right on. Who's your boss?
Me.
You're the boss?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm within post-production, but yeah, I'm a lead.
Do you have employees that report to you or that are like under you?
Yeah, there's 3.
You're a lead, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your football team?
49ers. I'm not like Jets, Giants, and I'm subscribed to those teams.
Okay.
Are you an East Coast guy? You seem offended.
No, I like talking sports.
Oh, okay.
I find it interesting more than anything, but no.
Are you Tom Brady's brother?
I'm not personally affronted. No, I'm not. Well, you said you do work with Stanley,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so what's his role?
He does more like the archiving side of things. I do like the redistribution side of things.
How'd you get the job?
Through a friend of mine, actually.
Were there any sort of like cloak and dagger behind closed doors, turning people against him, kind of plotting his downfall? Anything Shakespearean going on there?
Big time. Yeah.
Okay, so that would indicate you're more of like a team effort, not necessarily the boss. So how long have you been working at BuzzFeed?
About 1.5 years.
All right. Well, I think I'm good for now, Aidan. Why don't you join me, please?
Hello.
What's your name?
Destiny,
What do you do here, Destiny?
video producer and manager.
What does that really mean?
I kind of just help facilitate making sure all the needs are met for production, look over the videos, leave notes.
What does that mean, making sure the needs are met?
I guess if they have any questions about like production or like the shoots that we have or like just working with like the editors or just making sure everyone is cool.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
I don't know what it means.
Okay, so like use this as an example. This is one of the producer's ideas to shoot this video. He needs a place to shoot it. He has to book this room
Right.
and schedule it, right? Does that run through you at all?
No.
Okay.
We have like a production team with like coordinators who kind of handle that.
Do they have anything to do with you?
I mean, I talk to them sometimes, but not really.
Okay. What is something that your subordinates would need that they would come to you asking for help with?
Honestly, we have a lot of meetings. I don't think they're like, oh, like Destiny needs to approve this or see this. It's more of like,
Sounds easy.
just there.
Most bosses don't really do any work, so.
True that.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm a little down. I got my last one of these videos wrong, so
sorry.
kind of really hit my ego harder than I thought. All right, you got me. I was close, but
Can't win them all.
yeah, but I had a good run there for a while. Also, I really have no idea what the point of this video is. I don't even know why I'm here, really. Sort of an existential thing I'm going through. I just don't even know what questions to ask you, so I'm just kind of making small talk,
Okay,
you know?
that's fine.
Have you seen any movies lately?
I haven't.
Really?
Really? Not lately.
I've seen 3 this weekend. I'm like dying to talk about movies, but how long have you worked here?
7 months?
So who's your boss?
Well, I'm the boss. It's weird. Even bosses here have bosses. Like, it just doesn't stop. Like, it, you know.
Am I supposed to figure out who these 3 of these people work for? The fourth one? Is that it?
3 of them are not actually leaders or managers, and one of them is.
So they're all telling me they're managers.
There's really no way of you knowing. I hope you know that.
I don't really need that right now. All right, well, that makes sense because you can't really seem to explain to me what a manager does.
Yeah.
So maybe you don't know anything about it.
Maybe I don't.
What's your biggest strength?
I think communication.
What do you think is a weakness that you may need to work on professionally?
Time management.
You keep getting pulled away to do these videos, so
I mean,
maybe you could speak to your boss about that. Thanks, Destiny. I think I'm okay for now.
Okay.
You can head on back to the wall if you want.
Great.
Will you join me?
Sure.
Hello.
What's up?
What do you do here?
I actually lead a team for the archiving department of this company.
How big's your team?
It's like 4 people.
Take me through like a day or like a week with the archive department. Because I God's honest truth, it's all digital. So like how hands-on is an archiving process even?
You can kind of get away with doing a lot of nothing, but there's a ton of videos being made here. And then we distribute it to our team, and then they have to like upload it to a cloud. We otherwise have like these hard drives, but they're archaic, and that's something we're phasing out. That's technical stuff.
As a matter of principle, I don't trust clouds. I mean, I trust drives.
Damn.
I got to be able to run into my burning house and like grab something and run out with it.
But if it's on the cloud, you don't even have to go into the burning house to begin with.
Yeah, but eventually the cloud's going to be the burning house.
I have to talk to my
Boss?
subordinates about that one.
Subordinates.
I mean, you know, it's a big company. Everyone's got a boss here.
How long have you worked here?
Going on in like a year.
How'd you get the job?
My former roommate just kind of like plugged me in. I didn't even have to interview. How about
You
that?
just showed up one day?
Technically. Yeah, nepotism's a hell of a thing.
Did you go to college?
Went to the University of New Orleans. It was otherwise known as the University of No Opportunity. But, you know, here I am.
Okay. So 4 people under you, and what do they do?
They have to like make sure everything's there, and then they have to like put it up in the cloud. So everyone's like editing projects, but no one really knows what they're doing. So, you know, they'll give us these projects, but they won't realize that like half the stuff in the actual video is like on their desktop.
So you think all of the editors at BuzzFeed are kind of hacks and they're not good at what they do?
I mean, some of them are, some of them aren't. I can pinpoint some, probably not the best idea.
I think I can too.
There's 2 pens here.
Please put that down. Thank you. Stanley, thanks for now. I think I'm done.
Got it.
Perhaps we'll chat later. Will you join me? What's your name?
Becky.
What do you do?
I'm an attorney here at BuzzFeed.
So what do you do on a daily basis?
I do a lot of rights and clearances reviews. I confirm with our media management team to make sure that all necessary releases for people who are not BuzzFeed employees are signed and archived and properly put with the videos. I negotiate contracts, both talent for internal and external people, production releases, location agreements, misuse of intellectual property who are using the BuzzFeed. I also draft most of our content. See, this is why I don't get invited to parties. I swear I'm fun.
What's your title?
Staff attorney.
Do you have people that report to you?
One directly, and then I help out some folks in New York. Do you want to know if I've seen any movies? I never get the fun questions.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I'm more than a set of law books, you know.
All right, well, I think I'm done for now, Becky. Thanks. Well, this is just impossible to figure out without just taking a wild guess. It's almost like these videos have nothing to do with being a private investigator at all. Becky talks the talk. She's obviously a lawyer, but eventually I just kind of snapped out of it and realized my brain had shut off because she just kept talking about it. Destiny, I'm pretty sure I know for a fact, is a figure of some kind of authority here at BuzzFeed. I kept asking her to describe what she does, and it really doesn't sound like she has a job at all. Aidan, I've never seen before, so maybe he's so important he usually can't be bothered to come down here and shoot these things. Also referred to his job position as glorified librarians. Also, he talked to me in the green room. Stanley was talking a lot about what it means to be a boss. He said there's 4 people who work under him. Aidan said there's only 1. Seemed like maybe Aidan told a lie and Stanley had to back it up, which begs the question, why would Aidan lie for Stanley? Becky's nodding with me.
I think it's a good question.
This guy's a troll.
Stanley's getting defensive. Well, let me say this. I think Becky should be the boss. Maybe I don't talk about movies with her as much because I'm intimidated by her. Powerful women scare me. These videos are taking years off my life. This is going to destroy me if I get this wrong. It could be anybody. They're all in my head. This is just unpleasant. Destiny, will you come sit here? Where'd you work before this?
Amazon.
Doing what?
Video producing.
Where was that? Was this up in Washington?
Seattle.
Okay. How long you lived in LA?
About 7 months.
How big's your staff?
5 people.
How many videos do they produce a week?
50 videos every month, 2 months, every 2 months. It's really confusing. I would really love to spend all day breaking it down, but...
Okay. So what are your deliverables?
Define deliverables.
What the hell do you do?
We've been through this, John. I do manage a small team of producers. I'm not like behind them, like do this, do that. It's more so just like overseeing them. I watch them.
Okay, thanks. Aidan, will you come here, please? Yeah, thanks, Dustin. Where did you work before BuzzFeed?
I worked at Showtime in New York for a while. and a small production company called Born Ready Films as well.
What'd you do at Showtime, for example?
I was in their creative services department, so I was a PA.
What's your favorite movie?
Good Will Hunting.
Who's your favorite actor?
Maybe Christian Bale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Becky, will you join me here? So, do you run the legal department?
Well, no. So we have a GC, and then underneath the GC, we have general counsel. Under that, we have associate general. People don't.
Okay.
We have associate general counsels. I report into the associate general counsel for IP.
Okay. Do you like country music?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite country musician?
Either Dolly Parton or Patsy Cline.
What's your favorite TV show?
Of all time, 6 Feet Under.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Oh, man. This is impossible. You know, it's better to just be completely duped. What's worse is when I feel close or I almost get it, but I'm off a little bit. All right. So Becky tells me she's not the boss. And look, we gotta talk history. I've seen Destiny and Becky a lot in these circumstances. But what does that mean? You'd think if someone, you know, was important or like in charge, they wouldn't be bothered with this sort of thing. I've never seen Aidan in my life. Not that that matters, really. I mean, there's lots of people I haven't seen yet. Stanley and I, this isn't the first time we've sparred. Battle of wits.
That's a rough one.
Not for me. Aidan talks the talk. I did catch him in some inconsistencies. I mean, it's totally random. Could be Becky. Becky would love to get one over on me. Aidan likes Christian Bale. I respect that. I think it's Destiny. God, that's a lot. Dude, I'm going to be having nightmares about you for weeks, man.
Can I get the sound clip where he says I should be the boss, though? I'd like to add that to my LinkedIn.
Now I'm in a good mood. These guys know I was in a very bad mood before this video began. God, this is not fair, man. Becky talked a lot, and as I mentioned, I wanted to process it. I do find it very interesting, but I took a lot of notes on Aidan, and obviously you must work in this world. I don't think anybody was like completely lying to me, except Stanley. Aren't you an editor?
No.
Okay, well, I guess I was wrong. I was like, if Becky was like at the top of the food chain of legal, she's got to have more important things to do than these videos. But by that definition, if any of these people is in charge or the manager or whatever the shtick is, the same logic applies. I thought about Destiny, and I've observed sometimes how people kind of interact with her out and about in the hallways and stuff. There's this kind of a deference there. I don't know if she was telling the truth, but the way she described being a manager, you just watch other people do their jobs, I guess was kind of convincing. I think Aidan came in here, he wanted a kill, and he almost got me. And listening to Becky talk about how big BuzzFeed is and how vast their whole legal spider web is, I just felt like if you were in charge of that, you probably don't even like the internet. You know, you probably like live and breathe like law and, you know, whatever, tort reform or whatever the hell lawyers do. I don't know.
I would love to talk about tort reform.
So ultimately I got Becky off the list, and Destiny was the last one there. I was not convinced of Destiny, but she had the least things going against her. So that's that. There's stress here. There's pressure. But, you know, that's what heroes have to go through, I guess.